The price of Bitcoin is $30,802. It's been going pretty well over the past, I don't know, 24 hours or so, because the CME gap has now closed. Look at this. I mean, I've probably got some horrendous shadows on my face, but look at this view behind me. Pretty mental is this place. Welcome to LA. This is where I'm staying. Pretty nice, pretty cool. Either way, what have we got to discuss today? Well, this is the price of Bitcoin right now. These are my current open trades. You can see I'm currently long on the price of Ethereum, $52,000 in a profit. Pretty nice trade from $1,876. Also long on Atom and long on Harmony. Both of those two positions are pretty small, but we're going to get to those in just a second and to why I'm bullish on the price of Bitcoin right now. That CME gap from this weekend is already closed. The markets, they're looking pretty positive. Everything is starting to look very, very nice right now, to be honest. And if we're looking at the value of Ethereum versus Bitcoin, we were right. It's been looking, honestly, exactly as I wanted it to do. If we look at this on the 1 hour chart, it looks like Ethereum versus Bitcoin is starting to turn around at this point in time. It seems like we've formed a bit of a bottom. We're going to start pushing upwards during the course of the next week. This, of course, is going to have some element of a price impact on things like XTP. Now, if you look at the value of the current altcoin 3-month challenge portfolio and wait for CoinGecko to verify my connection and make sure that I'm human, let's just log into that right there. There we go. The altcoin portfolio balance is currently sitting at $42,000. Tapcoin is not up 61% in the past hour, but for some reason CoinGecko has not been reading the price correctly over the course of the past 24 hours. The price hasn't actually changed in the past 24 hours. I believe it currently sits somewhere around 23 satoshis, and I think it's going to start pushing up again in the not too distant future. Daffy coin as well, performing okay. I know they've got a big launch coming up, but the rest of it, bit of a mishmash of mixed results, to be honest. Nothing clear on the altcoin side, and that's because Ethereum hasn't started to run yet. But look at what we've been discussing now for the past week on the price of Ethereum. If you look at the price of Ethereum right now, it's all looking increasingly more bullish. Wait for that to load. There we go. You can see that I've been discussing for a while. When we break this purple line and we start breaking to the upside, we're going to go back into that $2,000 range. I strongly believe that is exactly what's going to happen. Look at that view. Pretty mental. Like, you can see all the way down into LA down there. Look at it. It's so strange. And these are famous people's houses. Look at them. Famous people live here. I'm not famous. I'm just a YouTuber that makes crypto videos, but that's pretty cool. I believe I can't say, but this guy who used to live there, very famous actor, he was in, what's he called? The Iron Man movies. Either way, $1,952 is the current price of Ethereum. My trade is 52 grand in a profit. Not a bad day's work. Either way, what are we expecting from the DXY? Well, the DXY has already dropped to the downside. As I've been pointing out for a while, this to me, typical bear flag, will result in a break to the downside this next week. We're going to see a continuation of the uptrend for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to break $31,200, and Ethereum, you're going to see that really bouncing against the value of Bitcoin. For every 1% Bitcoin goes up, you're going to see Ethereum go up 2 or 3%. Why do I expect this to happen? Well, just speaking from experience in the past, when you have these bull runs, when you have these amazing periods in time, when the prices of cryptocurrencies just keep rising, of course, they have little dips in between, the little risey bits, but when you have those periods of time and the prices just keep rising and they do pretty well, it was just at one of them points. And if you look at this right now, we are at one of them points right now where it seems pretty obvious what the next step should be. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Looks pretty obvious. I think it is pretty obvious what happens next. I think it should jump to the upside. Naturally, that means that Gary Gensler is, of course, going to say something stupid that causes the entire market to crash. But if he wasn't a factor, Bitcoin would be in full swing right now because of the way that the S&P 500 has performed throughout the course of this year. If we just look at the way the S&P 500 has performed, in the past 24 hours, again, it's up 1.23%. This is on a charge. This has formed an inverse head and shoulders pattern. If you think about, this is when Bitcoin's price peaked, and this was the bear market. The S&P 500, if it was Bitcoin, would now be at like $50,000 or $60,000 again, nearing its all-time highs for all time. It's not, Bitcoin is nowhere near close to those all-time highs. The only reason why Bitcoin's price is lower than what the price of the S&P 500 has done in terms of price recovery It's quite simply because of the SEC and everything that the SEC is doing. So let's get a little bit more coherent in our ramblings here and let's get back on track. Got a couple things to discuss when it comes to today's crypto news. This Bitcoin ATM firm is going public next week via SPAC merger. Again, more bullish news for the world of cryptocurrency because, of course, if cryptocurrencies firms are going, I mean, there's a car driving down there now. Interesting. Might be my pizza that's going to arrive soon. Either way, getting distracted. It's just good news to have a crypto firm going through a SPAC that's going to get on the stock market. Not like Bitcoin can even get on the stock market. Here's how much was lost in the crypto hacks, rug pulls, and scams in H1 2023. Give that article a read. You'll find it on cryptosavingexpert.com. And speaking of cryptosavingexpert.com, a nice little update from me today. We hit 9,000 users on Crypto Saving Expert. I think it's been live now for probably 13, 14 weeks. We've got 9,000 users now on Crypto Saving Expert. Just as a metric, just as something for you guys to measure so you can understand, like, this industry is not slowing down. Where did the bulk of Crypto Saving Expert's users come from? The UK, the USA, and Canada. France is also a big region for us. Germany is also a big region. The other big region, of course, and shout out all you Nigerians, is Nigeria. Nigeria is a huge region for Crypto Saving Expert. Thank you to every person that's signed up to the website so far, cryptosavingexpert.com/register. You'll find it in today's video description. It's completely free to sign up. You can basically go on there, take as many courses and learn as much things as you want to do. It's all completely free and it'll help you out so much in creating a career for yourself in the world of crypto. Other things to point out today, I'm bearish on the DXY, typical bear flag pattern. On the value of Ethereum versus Bitcoin, I think this is starting to break back to the upside and I think we'll see a pretty violent rally all the way back up to this level of resistance up here. If we're to measure that in terms of a percentage jump in the price of Ethereum, that would be an approximate 5% jump in the value of Ethereum versus Bitcoin. At the same time, look, if Bitcoin's going to jump 5 or 6% as well, you're looking at a 10% jump in the actual US dollar value of Ethereum. So does that line up with my expectations on how Ethereum is going to perform? Well, for that, we need to go over to the daily chart and look, how can Ethereum perform? Well, that would be the key level of which you'd expect Ethereum to retake. Again, there's no liquidity in the charts up here, no real resistance. That would be $2,336. If that is around 10% away from where the price currently sits, so let's measure that. That would be 20%. It can do it. I'm very confident in that. I think it'll take a while. Like, honestly, I do think it'll take a while. I don't think it'll be happening overnight, but I think that my Ethereum, I've got to be careful I don't lean on my laptop and it drops off the balcony. I think that my Ethereum trade overall is going to be a pretty decent one. I don't think it's going to take that long to really start paying out. It's not the world's largest trade. I think it's 1.1 or $1.2 million, something like that. I think maybe actually 1.3. Not the biggest trade in the world, but again, a 20% jump on something like that is $200,000 profit. That'd pay your rent on a property like this for 4 months. If you want to rent this place, it's $49,000 a month. It's insane. Just have a look anyway. I'm going to close out today's video with the nicest view that you've ever seen in a TMG video. This is the Hollywood Hills. Those are famous people's houses. That is the moon over there. But just have a look off the edge of here. It's mental. That's LA down there. There you go. Famous guy that did Iron Man lives in that, or used to live in that house until something happened. And then, just an overall pretty nice place. There's a dog over there barking. And also, you see a lot of helicopters flying around here, like in GTA. If you're actually wondering, like, this house, it looks so much like GTA. Like, look at that. Mental. Either way, have a nice day, everybody. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, slap a like on it, subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get 1 like on this video. It only cost 50 grand to make, and this is a weird one for me, innit, walking away from all this. Normally I'm in my office, it's covered in foam. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching. Let's get 1 like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.